Hello everyone, this is John Ward with Appalachian Homes, People and Places, and I'm back in Greasy Hollow today. It is August 16th, I think, and I brought Zoey, my dog, along to meet Ralph again today here at his house. Ralph came by my store last week and spent a little time there and met Zoey, and I told him I'd bring Zoey back next time I come. So I'm going to get Zoey out and we'll take Zoey up and let Zoey spend a little time with Ralph today. Yeah, you remember my dog from my store?
I remember.
I brought her this time.
Yeah, I remember that dog.
She's out there in the car. She goes with me quite a bit.
He'd come around, let me pet him for a while, and then he'd go back and lay down, then he'd come back again. He'd done that on there many times.
Yeah, she'll do that.
What do you do with that dog? Just keep him in the house?
Yeah, she just stays with me most of the time. She goes to work with me. Then sometimes I take her with me. And then sometimes if it's going to be hot and I have to leave her in the car, I can't take her.
Yeah, they burn up in the car. They smothered to death in a hot day.
So yeah, I see you got a bunch of hummingbirds back again.
Yeah, I got hummingbirds.
I've got two is all I've got.
Two?
Yeah.
Is that all?
Yeah, it must be a pair. They chase each other around.
I used to have a lot of them. There ain't many now, but I don't know what's happened. They've been right smart hummingbirds out there this morning. They're gone now. I filled their feeders up.
All right, Zoey, you want to go see Ralph? You remember Ralph from the other day? Come on, let's go see Ralph.
Hello, Zoey. Come on, get up here, buddy. Come on.
What do you think? What do you think about Ralph, huh? This is Greasy Hollow. You've not been here before.
You've been to Greasy Hollow before, man. You're in a place you ain't never been. Come on. Yeah.
She thinks she's a coon dog. She likes hunting raccoons.
Think she's a coon dog.
Yeah. We have coons at the house. You know how they come eat the cat's food, and she has to sit out there and guard the food to keep the raccoons away.
Wow, sir. I used to have them here too.
Raccoons?
Yeah, and possums and everything else.
Oh yeah. Especially if you got cats out and feed them cats. They like coming eating that cat food,
Yeah,
don't they?
yeah. There, Rappy boy. Come here. Come over here. I hope that swine holds us up. It will, I guess.
Let's hope.
Huh?
Let's hope. I have had them break before.
What kind of book you got there?
This book here is called Speedwell Through the Years, through 200 Years. It's by Bonnie M. Page.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Let's start over that truck messed our audio up. That truck coming down through there messed our audio up.
What?
That truck made too much noise. They couldn't hear us. They couldn't hear what we was saying because that truck went down the road.
Where'd you get that book?
This book's your book.
Is that mine? Okay.
Yeah. Lisa got it for me in there, and I've got one, and I think all your family's got one now because your mom, she wrote, Haley, she wrote a story in here talking about, mostly about your dad Jonah. And
yeah,
when we were talking about Jonah a little while ago,
yeah,
and you brought up the fact that we were talking that he started teaching about 1915, and he was born in, he was born in 1894, so he started teaching when he was about 19 years old.
That's about right. 18 or 19. Yeah.
So your mom talks about him. The first year he had a contract from 1915 to 1916, he made $50 a month.
Yeah.
And then you tell me when we were talking here a little while ago, you told me he walked to when he had to teach. He walked to the school.
Yeah.
He didn't drive.
Have no car. He had a truck a long time, they never would drive it. But he finally learned how to drive.
So yeah, he looks like he taught at 4 or 5 schools in this area, and so that's something else that he walked back in the day. Then also I read in here that it says that your grandpa Bud and Jonah used to carry the mail on a horse.
Yeah.
You remember anything about that?
Not very much, but I was just little at that time. I can't remember much about that.
So they apparently must have went to Tazewell and got mail on the horse, your dad and grandpa, and brought it down here and delivered it.
Well, they had a post office over across the river. The post office, it was going.
Yeah.
They called it going back at that time.
Right, yeah, she mentions that, but now it's what called New Tazewell? Did they call that area New Tazewell?
This is, now going this place is Speedwell.
Speedwell. But on the other side of the river there, apparently he taught there in Tazewell for a while.
He taught across the river and all them schools. He walked everywhere. I saw he walked. I don't see how anybody could walk that much. Taught school way over across the river.
I bet he had to leave early in the mornings, didn't he?
Yeah.
So, do you remember what year he retired from teaching, how old he was?
No, I don't know. He was about 18, 19 years old, I've heard him say, when he started teaching.
Then he started, he took over the store. Did he quit teaching when he took over the store, or from your grandpa, or did he still?
Yeah, he took over the store and run the farm back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he stopped teaching and went to working at the store and farming for him.
Yeah.
So yeah, he built that outhouse down there, I guess. And when you was growing up, I guess you remember using that outhouse where they got running water, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
So when I was down there last time, I looked inside of it and I found an old pea pot in it.
Teapot.
Pea pot. You know, you pee in.
Oh.
You know, porcelain pea pot that you kept in the house. Somebody put it in the outhouse out there. So that must have been back. You probably used that when you was a little kid when you lived there.
Might have. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was an interesting find. I thought it was a unique thing to find. Been there. It's probably been there 60 or 70 years in there.
Was it nailed up in there?
It's just laying in the floor. This pea pot was.
Laying in the floor.
Like somebody just said it in the outhouse, which it wouldn't have been in the outhouse. It would have been in the main house, you know, originally. And I guess you'd have took it out there to dump it out. And I guess when y'all finally got running water in the indoor bathroom, you took the pea pot out there and dumped it and left it and never went back. Never went back. Do you remember when was you still living at home when your dad got the running water in the house out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still at home?
I was at home. I was a small boy.
About running water.
Yeah. Got running water. Got a bathroom in.
Boy, them birds are coming now, ain't they?
Yeah.
Wonder if I can get some video of them now. Wonder if they'll let me film them. They'll be there for a minute, then they all take off.
Yeah, then they all leave.
They come together and leave together.
See, just one there now.